I got a request last night for some Reservos. Thank you very much. The video quality is poor, and I could not find anything better than 720. So, apologize for that now. I wanted to actually get this done quickly and get it out before the third debate. So let's see what we got. When we look at a face, we need, and the body is always consistent on how it portrays emotion. You can't have a frown or a smile without the top of your face reacting to the bottom of the face's reaction. So if you're seeing a frown down here, which we are, you should see stress from it up here. I'm so annoyed with this video. Look how beautiful this quality is. And then you go, let's listen in.
Let's listen in.
And look how poor quality this is.
When I was a candidate on The Apprentice
Oh my
in
gosh.
season 5.
I'll slow this down, try to get the best picture out of it I could, because I'm noticing that she pulls her mouth down in a frown. The rest of her face is not a green. Remember, we always have multiple tells for anything we're doing. She is not even, in other videos, we're looking at her face, but in other videos, the ones that show more of her body, she does not have the body isn't saying I'm upset. The body isn't even nervous being in this press conference. It is just her mouth, and she has voice flexion. But here it is, she's talking about being excited about getting a job with Trump, and she's smiling. When you are a victim and a true victim, you are not smiling anywhere. Smiling here, and the eyes are smiling. The cheeks involved as well. Bat, bat, bat. Bat, bat, bat. We're starting to see a tell develop. Bat, 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 bat. Dry cheeks, no tears. So we're bat, bat, batting with no tears. We're blinking back our. There's no tears. If you're not there's no tears. There's no reason to blink. She is about to go into the worst part of it, the beginning part for any victim. When the wheels start turning and they realize that this was the beginning of their nightmare. I want you to see her stress marks.
I did not see him, but he greeted me with hello in a sing-song voice. It sounded like, hello.
Did you see it? Did you see it? I didn't either. As a matter of fact, I saw her forehead relax, her facial muscles relax, everything just relaxed. Let's look at that in slow-mo.
It sounded like, hello.
And completely relaxed. Victims don't relax. They tense up and it gets worse. Even the strongest witness who can get through an entire read-along as she's doing will have long pauses, stress marks around their eyes and their mouth. She doesn't have that. She is pulling her frown down. I suspect she has a lot of practice doing that. Here we go again. She's going to talk about how he's pulling her towards her and kissing on her. Watch her stress marks disappear.
Started kissing me open mouth.
No stress.
as he was pulling me towards him.
And then her forehead relaxes.
I walked away and I sat down in a chair. He was on a...
One more thing, and I don't like saying this, but I'm starting, it's hard to see it, especially from the angle she keeps her head down, how high her eyebrows are and how long they stay up. Her painted on eyebrows are staying up for longer periods than should be. We have eyebrows that stay up that longer than they should be. It's a sign of, remember, innocence, meekness. It's a sign that you're portraying that, not that that's actually happening. And she does this consistently throughout, which is why her forehead, we keep catching it wrinkle, is because she's keeping the paint-ons up. When you're describing an incident, we don't have doe eyes.
A love seat across from me, and I made an attempt at conversation.
And we're relaxed.
He then asked me to sit next to him.
And crappy video.
I complied. He then grabbed my shoulder and began kissing me again very aggressively and placed his hand on my breast. I pulled back.
When you see in the swallowing, again, when you have one tell and nothing else to back up the one tell, it's not a true tell, it is something forced out. Somebody tapping the table purposely to portray nervousness, and there's no nervousness anywhere else in the body. They're not nervous, it's just them tapping on the table. Her swallowing as if she's choking back something, and there's nothing else saying that she's stressed or choking back something. It's a fake choking back. Always have more than one tell. Always.
"Oh, man, get real." He repeated my words back to
Here we're seeing again the large doe eyes. Just doe eyes, doe eyes, doe eyes.
me. "Get real," as he began thrusting his genitals.
And she's
He tried to
relaxed.
kiss me again with
Ugh.
"Get real," as he began
Relaxed.
thrusting his genitals. He tried to kiss me again with my hand still on his chest, and I said, "Dude, you're tripping right now." Attempting to make it clear I was not
Relaxed.
interested. He said, What do you want?" And I said, "I came to have dinner." He said, "Okay, we'll have dinner." He paced around and told me that I need to let my house to go into default and tell the bank they would take it back. Tell the bank they could take it back. He advised that then the bank would then take anything to rid themselves of a problem loan. He told me to call the bank and tell them I was leaving the keys on the table, on a table.
We were just going through him telling her about banking and how to get rid of a loan. Needless information. Needless information. TMI.
And for them to just pick him up. He said, "Obviously,
All right, she's about to break down and cry.
he still wanted to talk to me about her job."
Oh, that's the biggest smile. I was just kidding. She's not breaking down and crying. This is truly a laugh. Right before she went down, she had the laugh line. See if we can back it up a little bit. It's starting to come out. Those laugh lines. Her smile.
"Obviously, Seriously, he still wanted to talk to me about our job, and he...
And the smiling, laughing. All right, well, what can we see from this? She's reading a script. I am not a fan of anyone who is telling actual truth that to read a script. It just adds more fuel to the fire of deception. She was not tense. She only had a frown on. No tells agreed with the emotion she was trying to portray, so she was deceptive in that. She had no tell agreeing that he did anything to her that was aggressive or assault based. She was completely relaxed telling a story. Sexual assault is only assault if at the time it happened you didn't want it to happen and made sure it was known. Sexual assault is not assault if you have regrets afterwards. You're just an idiot. Is the story true or not? Based on crappy video and a read statement, you cannot make a definitive answer to that. But you can definitively say that her body says that an assault did not happen. All right, so we have the squeeze in where there's a micro move. God, I hope you can see it. See if I can get this even better. You see the micro move. Nope. Alright, that's as good as I can slow it down to. This squeeze in, and we have doe eye over here. Doe eye, believe me, and a squeeze in over here of unsureness. I'm not sure if you're going to believe me. This is too short of a video to do much with. We know that she has a rehearsed story. Her eyes have just given her away with deception. But as far as getting a real bead on her story that she's saying, not much, other than if you're catching one lie or one deception. If you're catching one deception, it's enough. Tell one fib. All your truths become lies.